Hello everyone, this is H.M.O.C. and today we are doing something a little different. What you see in front of you is shredded up soap that went wrong. We are rebatching soap today. Never ever done this before. We have been really lucky. In the beginning when we were making soap, we were doing melt and pour. So it was really easy to fix our mistakes. You just remelted it. Well, since we started in maybe 3-4 years ago doing cold process as well as melt and pour, we really haven't had any big mishaps with our cold process. No, like I don't know, heavy lye soap or lye heavy soap, or stuff we couldn't fix. Morphed colors, maybe scents didn't quite hold, that sort of thing. And basically what we did with that, we put it in a bin, and whoever wanted to take it, took it. Whatever staff, family wanted to take it, that's what they did. They took it, they went. There was nothing wrong with it, just that we didn't like the color, maybe the scent went away, and whatever the case may have been, we put it in a bin. That was like a free-for-all bin. Whatever was in there, anybody could take, basically. So now we actually, the brown portion of this is one of our Christmas soaps that went wrong. So it's fairly fresh, probably about, I would say, 2 weeks old. And the yellow portion you're seeing on top, the yellowy white portion you're seeing on top, is actually one of our test batch Christmas cupcakes. So that is really, really soft, as you can see. So that's why it's not cut up that small, because we figure, that's going to melt no problem. The underneath is, like I said, a Christmas soap that went wrong. So we shredded that in the processor, which was like fabulous. It took no time. We were going to cut it up, but we were like, just get the processor and try it out. Let's see what happens. So we got the food processor. It took all of, I don't know, a couple minutes, five minutes probably, to do all this. So what we did was we waited to see what size pan we could put it in. We're actually going to have a full loaf out of this. So haven't quite decided what scent we want to put in it, if we're going to scent it, because the brown actually has fragrance in it. And if it holds up through the rebatching process, we're not gonna add fragrance to it. And then we added some unscented pieces in there. In the bottom, it's a green soap that is unscented. So hopefully, when the two come together, it'll be something nice. So this is a first for us. Like I said, this is our first rebatching soap. We've never done this before. So keep your fingers crossed. Hopefully it will go well. We're going to actually use goat milk. I'll come back when I have it in the crock pot, and we'll take it from there. Okay everyone, so we have the shredded soap in the crock pot now. We've measured out our goat's milk, which is, sorry about that, that was the fan, which some people said put a cup in there, depending on how dry. So this is not a very old soap, so we figured less. And then we found someone that put 2.5 ounces per pound in. So we went by that one. This is the goat's milk here. So it's actually 5.5 ounces that we're going to put in our soap for the weight, how much soap we actually have in here. So that's the goat's milk. And we are going to put the top on and turn it to low. And we are going to check back with it in 20 minutes. And we'll let you know what happens. Okay everyone, we are back. It's been 20 minutes. Let's see how it's doing. Well, doesn't look like it's doing much of anything. So I was reading that you shouldn't stir it. You should kind of press it down and try to get it into the, well, on the bottom it looks like it's melting somewhat. You should press it down and try to get it into the liquid or the goat's milk on the bottom. But it also looks like it's melting somewhat. Not very much, but I mean it's only been on for 20 minutes. And so I'm just going to move it around and try to get it down into the mixture, into the milk. If you can see that, I'm not sure you can, but you can see that in the bottom. You can see the milk. So I'm just going to kind of press it down so the top mixture gets down into it. I'm not going to really stir it. I'm just going to like press it down. And I'm going to come back in another 20 minutes. It's the knife I used to cut up that small cupcake that I put in here. So I'm using that as my scraper. Probably should have got a real scraper, but anyway, this does for now. This will do for now. And we're going to come back in another 20 minutes and see what happens. I'm going to put the top back on. It is still on low. I read and as well I saw a video that you should keep it on low. You don't want to burn that goat's milk. So we're going to come back in another 20 minutes and see what's going on. So I'll see you in 20 minutes. Okay everyone, it's been another 20 minutes. Let's see what's going on. Alright, it does look a little bit more melted on the top portion, and the bottom is definitely melting. So we're just going to try to push it down again and get it into the bottom portion. And I see the chunks of the cupcake are not really that melted. Maybe I should have, even though they were really soft, I should have cut them up even smaller. So next time, I guess I know for next time that, like I said, this is the first time I've ever attempted to rebatch a soap. So it's a learning process. And it's not too bad. But it's definitely going to be brown. Not sure what we're going to do with it yet, but we'll see. And as far as the scent, it's pretty much gone. I don't smell it. When I first put it in here, before I turned it on and everything, and started really going at it like I am now, I could smell it really strong. Like the scent was there. Now it's not really. I'm just pushing it down, try to get the top that wasn't that that wet, or that's starting to melt. As you can see right there, you can see that as part of the cupcake. Well, that piece is melting. Get it down into the melted portion so it melts as well. But I mean, for the time it's been on, it's pretty good. I can definitely see it's melting. It's not like it's not melting. I'm trying not to stir it because you're not supposed to stir it until the very end. I've been told, and I've read, no, this looks like chocolate. I don't know, know, this is not what I was expecting, but hopefully those green bits melt down even more. I mean, even with the green bits running through it, it's not bad. Yes, I'm still using the knife to scrape it off. So we're just gonna like sort of like push it down and hopefully move it around so the parts that were on the top that hadn't really melted get a chance to get down in there and melt. And we'll see what happens. Now it's got about another half an hour or so to go. So we're going to put the top back on. And we're going to check back with it in another 20 minutes. Alright, see you in 20 minutes.